We so deep in Soul City. Pop out game, though, Toe Simmons. Lil' bro down with no image. I'm never alone, no folks with me. We too adapt, got arguments. You want my blood, nigga, come get it. Nigga came that paint, got no finish. Nigga did what he want, nigga, don't.
What's good, SYG? We got special guests in there, nigga. We got SYD Chopper. I said, what's up? What's up? Get it here. I think nigga gonna be a wiener dog, though. I think he gonna be big. But yeah, that's my little nigga, SYG Chopper, bro. Today, man, make sure you like this video, subscribe, all that shit. Yeah, like this hoe, subscribe. And we got another reaction video on this hoe. But, you know, Halloween edition, nigga. Halloween edition reaction this hoe. I'm gonna be reacting to the scary videos. Scary videos. On some ugly shit. My dog in this hoe crying. Just shut down these choppers. I had to put him back in the cage. He ain't up. On some dark shit. But yeah. We finna watch this reaction video. Shit. Put a 1 through 10 how scary the video was in the comments, man. Make sure y'all like it.
I made it home from work around 6 p.m. with just enough time to settle in and get ready for the trick-or-treaters. As usual, it started off at dusk with a bunch of kids and their parents.
Trick or treat.
Eventually, around 10:30, there were barely any kids left on the street since it was a school night. Once I passed out my last—
Hey bro, comment what y'all niggas was for Halloween, bitch. If y'all watched the vlog, bitch, I was a fucking glizzy.
piece of candy, I turned off my porch light and locked the door. Then I went to bed upstairs. About half an hour later, I heard a knock. I rolled my eyes and ignored it, figuring it was someone messing around or someone too stupid to realize what the unlit porch light means. After a few seconds, they knocked again, even louder. Now I was mad. I had just been on the verge of falling asleep, just to be woken up by some stupid kid.
Knock on my shit like that, I'ma Swiss cheese it. Shut the fuck up. He banging on bro.
An insane loud bang rang through the house. I knew whoever was at my front door was either in dire need of something or just some prick with nothing better to do. I was weirded the hell out seeing as it was late as hell. I then made my way downstairs and checked through the peephole. All I remember seeing was that it was pitch black outside, but I could see a person that looked like a woman. She was wearing what must have been the creepiest mask I had ever seen, but the rest of her clothes were plain. I wondered if she was even in a costume, but the bag in her hand made it seem like she was a trick-or-treater, despite clearly being a fully grown woman. She gave me a weird feeling, but I didn't feel very threatened by a single woman, so I decided to talk to her.
Freaky as hell. He in this house trying to fuck this girl. He trying to fuck her. He freaky as hell. Look at, he in this house gonna die.
Is Tamara home?
No. I think you have the wrong house.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Trick or treat?
Hey, I don't have any candy left. You're too late. Look, I don't know what you're doing out here on your own, but I think you're a little too old to be trick-or-treating. You should go home.
She just turned the other way and walked off into the darkness. I shut the door and locked it before any other creepy thing could happen. As I went back upstairs, I shrugged the interaction off as a college student going around and trying to freak people out on Halloween. I wouldn't have given her the credit personally, but if that were the case, it worked on me. I wanted to sleep it off.
We just hugging ass and shit. Fuck.
For working with animals through Penn Foster's online veterinary programs.
But as soon as I got into bed, I heard someone knocking on the door again. I shouted at them from upstairs to go away, but they only banged on the door even louder. I marched downstairs in a rage, expecting to open the door and see the same woman, ready to chew her out for making me lose some sleep. But I opened the door to something much worse. There were 2 more people standing outside with her, wearing the similar unsettling masks. I instantly knew I'd made a mistake. If I had checked the peephole again, I never would have opened the door to these strangers. Something about them was terrifying. They lifted up the 3 empty bags and asked in unison,
Trick or treat! I don't have any candy, you freaks! Get the hell away from me!
Suddenly, the man in the middle rushed forward and grabbed me by the neck, trying to force his way through the door.
Someone help!
I held my ground and kept a tight grip on the door, but
I almost got my dumb ass. Bitch, I almost. Hell no. He's screaming loud as a bitch. Bitch, I almost jump back to this. Hell no. Nigga, I know what y'all niggas got scared. I know your bitch ass. Nigga, your bitch ass watch this. I know your bitch ass got scared, nigga. I just talking fast as hell.
the two other women also crammed themselves into the doorway and pushed against me. I summoned all the fight I had and kicked the woman as hard as I could, shoving her back into the other woman behind her. She tripped and fell backwards with her, leaving me in a one-on-one with the man strangling me. I planted my foot behind me and threw him out onto the porch on top of the other two. Then I slammed the door and locked it as fast as I could. I ran into the kitchen and grabbed the biggest knife that I had. Then I called the police. 15 minutes felt like 15 hours as I was hiding in the kitchen, expecting finally arrived. The strangers were long gone. I filed a police report, but because they were wearing masks and completely covered their skin with clothing, my description was basically useless. The only evidence I really had was a surveillance video that
Hell no, nigga, that's some shit, nigga. You can't report that shit, bitch. Y'all gotta move. Nah, you still gotta report that. Yeah, for sure gotta move the. Hell no, they rushed that was for sure some niggas he done.
taken from my front door camera. Despite handing it to the police, they were still unable to find them. I can't stop thinking about it ever since. I installed a chain lock for my door and got a security system with an alarm and a better camera pointed at my porch. Despite that, it's been difficult to sleep. Even though my wife says that they would be stupid to come back, I still can't relax knowing they're still out
Fuck
there.
no.
They could return anywhere.
Why the fuck didn't you move? Nigga, they for sure finna come get your ass. I hope your dumb ass. He for sure, if he don't have a part 2 to this story, this nigga died.
Anytime, and I'll never have any warning. This story was inspired by a disturbing Halloween
Oh, just like the real life shit that
just
happened.
as trick-or-treaters were carrying out home invasions and armed robbery. The NYPD says it happened just after 10:30 p.m. on Halloween in the Sheepshed Bay section of Brooklyn. Police say that a male and female wearing costumes and carrying trick-or-treat bags knocked on a 37-year-old man's door and said, "Trick or treat." The man opened the door and gave them candy, but the male pulled out a firearm and tried to force his way into the home. The female walked down the stairs and out of the fenced-in yard. As the victim struggled to keep the masked man out, a second male ran up to the door and also tried to push his way past the victim. They allegedly hit the victim in the face repeatedly during the incident. After a brief period of time, the victim managed to push both of them out of his home and lock the door. The males then took off on foot. The NYPD released a security camera recording of the incident in hopes that someone could identify the robbers. There was no information on injuries to the homeowner.
Nah, that shit crazy, bro. What the fuck? What be wrong with niggas? Nah, nigga. Bitch. They come my shit, I'm Swiss cheesy on it.
Subscribe.